lighter the hair, doesn't swirl so much. It's that really heavy, thick, dark hair that tends to swirl.
What is the reason for that?
Because what's happening is you're needing to put finer sections in and more foil. So again, you're creating
stacked
that
on top
heat.
of each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, look.
This is 7 volume.
So at this point in the foils, when we open them up, as long as this top part is lifted to the desired level 9, it's time to do the roots. Even if the ends aren't fully lifted like you see here, we'll have the opportunity to do that later. But we need to get these roots on to make sure that we don't get any over processing.
A clean canvas is so important in this type of application because it's a color correction and these clients normally want to be as light as possible. If we want a nice clean color at the end.
And right now we're using 20 volume, right?
Now we're using 20 volume. And the reason for that is because it's all about the base. And I want a clean canvas. 7 volume through there. Again, she has more heat from her scalp and the hair and the foils that are falling over. Here, these ends are gonna be sitting pretty low. So I'm gonna have to bump my developer in order to get an even lift.
Now another thing about the BLONDME lightener, don't mix another bond enforcing product into it. I really wouldn't because it's built in.
All right, you want to pull some foils? Let's pull them.
Let's do it.
Her foils were done processing and then we just went downstairs and we did a shampoo and we used the detox shampoo. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to make sure that we weren't putting any heavy coatings on her hair with like a moisturizing shampoo or anything so that we could go back in and bleach her hair and not have anything in the way.
So right now you're using BLONDME, and what did you use like earlier, and what would be the lightener that you used to use? And
so I was using prior to BLONDME. And to be honest with you, Danilo, I still found when I pulled that foil out, I was resaturating more. The product was too drying. The hair didn't feel as good and as conditioned as when I had started using BLONDME.
And you'll see how amazing it's gonna be, that hair care and the products after, because that bond builder that you have in a lightener, it's really important to stay maintained and stay on that same kind of like stage of health. With those products is gonna just help to make it even better.
Absolutely.
Saturation, you know, it goes on very smooth.
Yeah.
And
There's a sort of a softness to it, isn't there?
It's very soft, yes.
Creating a clean, even lightness.
All the way through.
Yeah. All about that base, babe.
All about that base. It's nice to know that there's a lightener out there that will achieve what you want and you don't have to boost it.
Absolutely. Because you've got the power in the powder.
Exactly.
You don't need to go high with the volume.
All right, isn't this super fast?
Yeah, this is like way faster. It's crazy.
Yeah, so what we're doing is just like recreating the root touch up. So like when she's light enough, all I have to do is hit the roots. First, application time was super quick.
Right.
And then these hairs that are right here are just kind of floating and not getting any heat to process it. So what we're gonna do is bring this all the way up to the top so the body heat can radiate and process the entire shaft of the hair. Around and close it off. See, so what that does is all that heat is just gonna radiate and like process that. And then we will find out if she has full virgin hair, because when we take this off, it should be all clean.
So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in and we're just gonna spot treat the little areas that haven't quite lifted as good as the root, just to get rid of any existing warmth so that we can have a really good true platinum tone.
So we shampoo with BLONDME All Blonde shampoo and we're gonna tone all over with BLONDME Ice.
It's gonna be so great.